said he would not rescind President Obama's illegal executive amnesty on his first day in office. I have promised to rescind every single illegal executive action, including that one. And on the question,
first of all, I don't know how he knows what I said on Univision because he doesn't speak Spanish. And second of all, the other point that I would make...
Marco, si quieres, díselo ahora mismo, díselo ahora. En español, si quieres.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nancy Cordes. We just watched...
Sometimes they're not even said. You know, you blanked out words that I didn't even say. You know that, okay? I think I explained that to you.
Yeah, so today you called Ted Cruz a liar on stage.
Yeah, he does. He does not tell the truth. And they make robocalls to people, and they say things about people that aren't true, and they come up with a lot of statements that aren't true.
But isn't that just politics?
No, I don't think so. You have to be truthful. And Ted Cruz is not a truthful person. And frankly, he holds up the Bible, and I hold up the Bible as well as anybody. He holds up the Bible, and then he lies. What he did to Ben Carson, what he did with the voter violation form in Iowa as an example, where they wrote a form out that looked just like a government paper, and it says, go vote for Ted Cruz, otherwise you're going to be in trouble. I mean, there are a lot of lies, a lot of bad statements, and I see it happening now in South Carolina, where he is, robocalls are being made, saying things that are just untrue.
Now, you went into South Carolina, you pulled down an ad for Ted Cruz, you said you wanted to go positive here. Do you think that's possible to do in a state like that?
All right, so that's Donald Trump in the spin room talking about his debate performance, I
feel that I am a conservative. Now, I also feel I'm a common sense conservative because some of the views I don't agree with. And I think a lot of people agree with me, obviously, based on what's happening.
Flexibility is a good thing, but you shouldn't be flexible on core principles. I like Donald. He is an amazing entertainer. But his policies for most of his life...
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
For most of his life, his policies have been very, very liberal. For most of his life, he has described himself as very pro-choice and as a supporter of partial birth abortion. Right now, today, as a candidate, he supports federal taxpayer funding for Planned Parenthood. I disagree with him on that. That's a matter of principle, and I'll tell you...
You are the single biggest liar. You probably are worse than Jeb Bush. You are the single biggest liar. All right. This guy lied. Let me just tell you. This guy lied about Ben Carson when he took votes away from Ben Carson in Iowa, and he just continues. And today, we had robocalls saying Donald Trump is not going to run in South Carolina, where I'm leading by a lot. I'm not going to run. Vote for Ted Cruz. This is the same thing he did to Ben Carson. This guy will say anything. Nasty guy. Now I know why he doesn't have one endorsement from any of his colleagues.
All right, John, I get to respond.
Pick from the buffet there.
He's a nasty guy.
Well, I will say it is fairly remarkable to see Donald defending Ben after he called him pathological and compared him to a child molester, both of which were offensive and wrong. But let me say more broadly, you notice Donald didn't disagree with the substance, that he supports taxpayer funding for Planned Parenthood. And Donald has this weird pattern. When you point to his own record, he screams, liar, liar, liar. If you want to go...
Where did I support it? Where did I support it? Hey, Ted, where did I support it?
If you want to go and watch the video, go to our website, tedcruz.org.
Where did I support it, Ted?
Out of Donald's own mouth. Where
did I support it?
You supported it when we were battling over defunding Planned Parenthood. You went on television and said Planned Parenthood does wonderful things and we should not defund them.
It does do wonderful things, but not as it relates to abortion.
So tell me, what are the wonderful things? What are the wonderful things it does?
There are wonderful things having to do with women's health.
You see, you and I disagree on that.
Not when it comes to abortion.
The reason principle matters, sadly, was illustrated by the first questions today. The next president is going to appoint 1, 2, 3, 4 Supreme Court justices. If Donald Trump is president, he will appoint liberals. If Donald Trump is president, your Second Amendment will go away.